that I have with me is Drone Kit by Spotlyt Academy, and now let's see what's inside and let's explore everything in this kit. And we also have some SSID and passcode, and I'll let you know what this is used for. These are all the components that we got in here. This is the frame, as I told you. So these are all the things that we have in these packagings. These are the screw dampers that we use to fit the screws so tight so that it does not vibrate to any of the vibrations caused by the drone when it's flying. And we have two kinds of propellers here: propeller type A, propeller type B. These propellers have to be installed to this. Two propellers from B, two propellers from A will be installed to the drone at once, and rest of these are the spares. And we got 3.7 volt lithium polymer battery and a flight controller. This is used to control our drone. This here has a Wi-Fi chip that will be connected to the Wi-Fi of our mobile phone, and it will be controlling the movement of this drone. It by default has some acceleration and also position sensors in it, so that it will precisely calculate its position and do some things accordingly. And these are the motors that we got for the drone to fly. And we have a badge. This is used to take out the propellers in a unique manner so that the propellers won't be damaged. And we also got a screwdriver. And the first thing that we need to do is to put the motors to the frame. I'll just take the frame out so that you'll have a better visibility. Yes. So the way we are about to put these motors is very crucial. First, we have a hole here, so we need to take these wires from these holes first so that the motor will be fitting in it. And then you need to tighten the motor. Just put this inside the motor and press it. It goes to the bottom and it fits perfectly without moving. And now I'll quickly do the same for all these three motors. And after that, the second thing we need to do is to install this flight controller board. For this flight controller board, first we need to attach these screw dampers. Once installing these screw dampers, we need to put it in place in such a way we'll have a mark here, an arrow mark that has to be aligning with a mark in this board. So we have an arrow mark here, and that arrow has to be aligned with this arrow mark in here. So I'll put it in place like this and leaving some room for this wire, and now I'll fit the screws. And now we have to connect these motors to this controller board. So now I fixed all of these wires of the motors to the flight controller. So I've just winded these wires to these guards so that it won't go anywhere. Right. So once we have connected these wires, we need to install this guard. This is the front and this arrow here indicates the front side, correct? So I'm just placing it in this way. So now we have to fix the propellers to our drone. So before doing that, we have a convention like which propellers has to be placed on what side, and for that to be simplified, I've drawn this. So see, this is the front facing of our drone. So front left you have to put the propeller A, right B, and the rear side left you have to place propeller B, rear side right you have to place propeller A, and we will do that exactly. So we have A, and here we have propeller A. Now for this we have an indication like A, correct? And also we have the same for propeller B also, propeller B. And now based on our convention, we have to put propeller A on front left, as we saw here, front left. So I'll be fixing it here, front left, and I'll use this to tight it, and likewise. So this is propeller B on the front right, and propeller B on rear left, and propeller A on rear right, correct? So now we have done with everything that needs to be done for the propeller part, and now we have the crucial thing, which is battery. And you carefully see which side the battery has to be connected, and connect it, and the LED starts glowing. If the LED is blinking like this, that means this drone has not been paired to your mobile phone yet, and once it's paired to the mobile phone, it will blink slowly. And this battery can be put into this area here like this, and it fits in so it does not fall. And this is the complete drone part we have in here. Now let us see what setup needs to be done in our mobile phone. We have to install a mobile application called Pluto Controller. Just open your Play Store and search for Pluto Controller, and you will see this application. You need to install this application. Now as soon as the application is installed, you just have to open it, and this is how your interface looks like. Just give a name, something, and click on Let's Fly. So this is the interface that you'll get. Just click on next, and finish, and give all the permission that it requires. And now you have to connect it, right? So before connecting it, you need to turn it on. You'll have a switch here. I just turned it off. You can turn it on again, and then it will start to emit Wi-Fi. So you need to connect to that Wi-Fi network first. So just long press on that Wi-Fi, and you see here Spotlight. Just click on that Spotlight, and it will ask you a password. Password is, and this is our password, the SSID of this drone, and also the password of this drone. Now I'll quickly type that password in here, and I'll connect it to the network, and it's successfully connected to this network. And I'll go back to the Pluto controller. I'll just click on connect, and this is connected. You see this ready to arm, that means it is connected, and you see the light is blinking like this, right? So now I'll show you how you can fly it. So this is the drone, and these are the controls we have. So the drone is ready to get armed. Just click on arm and click on take off. The drone will be taken off, and this is for the direction control, and this is for the speed and all of that. Now let me take it off and see here. I can also land it wherever I want and whenever I want. And you can click on arm and change the direction, change the height, and there you go. And I'll click on land whenever I want it to land.